Hello.
Hello.
Do you like pot pie? You didn't expect that, did you? Well, do you?
I like pot pie.
But what about pot pie? Anyway, so what do you think about this pot pie?
I thought it was good.
I thought it was way better than, I guess because I hadn't had pot pie since like the 90s, like 20 years ago or whatever. It was weird. When I used to eat pot pie in the 90s, it was when I was poor and I was somebody's child, so they had to buy it for me, and so they would just buy the cheap shit, which is kind of off topic because of how healthy my parents are now, but man, that just like brought up a lot of thoughts I want to share. Anyway, so I guess the moral of the story is, back before my parents were fucking fanatical, they were like cheap bastards, poor bastards, educated bastards. They were also Jewish. Why am I talking about my family?
Because when you think pot pie, you think of family.
No, dude, when I think pot pie, I think like 50 cent at the freezer. You know what I'm talking about? Like one of those tiny, they have like the little, they're like microwave. I don't know how to say. No, it can't be microwave. I think they...
Yeah, they are.
They were? Okay, I was like imagining metal. Like the little metal pie tray thingy. So I think cheap food. And what does cheap food make me think? It makes me think delicious. I haven't had pot pie in a while, like I said 2 seconds ago, and so there was a part of me that was like, fuck pot pie, you know? There's like a part of the brain that's like, if you can't beat them, join them. And since they're not on my team, I was like, fuck them. I don't know how to explain these complicated thoughts. So, hadn't had pot pie in a while, so I was acting like I was too good for it. That's what I was actually thinking. And then I was like, wait, I'm making pot pie, so now I have to go back in neutral territory and say it might be delicious, but I don't know. Dude, this mix is so bland. Like, I kept adding spices, and I was surprised by how bland it is. I like fucking vegetables. I was like, how the fuck are vegetables that I like so bland? So you really have to knock yourself out with the spices. Just fucking keep adding spices, and then at some point you're like, actually this shit needs like fat, like butter, like vegan butter or whatever. So I guess the moral of the story is God is good. Just kidding. Pot pie's good. This is delicious. This is cheap. Or a fucking organic vegan pie crust isn't cheap. If we would have made that shit, it would have been like a penny. Flour's cheap. You should tell me something about pot pie.
I have the same memories of cheap frozen pot pie.
Yeah, but you weren't like a poor, educated Jewish person. Right? Or were you? Have you changed since your childhood?
I wasn't rich, but I also wasn't Jewish.
So I guess I didn't even have to mention the rich and Jewish because it's universal to eat cheap pot pie in the 90s.
It is.
So like, were you thinking back, you're like, oh, that was so good back in the day, and then when I made this you were like, I don't know, it's been a long time, and then you took a bite and you're like, fuck yeah, this is amazing.
Pot pie is one of those foods where it's better when you're eating it than
when you're talking about it. Yeah, right now I'm like, fuck pot pie. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. Alright, everybody, we should make this again. Full recipes on the blog. Feel free to make a recipe suggestion on Facebook or Instagram, but tag me. I don't fucking read that shit. I'll fucking pass it over. Oh yeah, peace out.